They treated the moms, the mothers like trash, like the scum of the earth. Stay tuned. God bless you, friends. Thank you for joining me on Monday morning on Morning Nuggets. This is yours truly, Pastor Nate. And as always, it is my absolute pleasure whenever I could come and speak with you. I pray that this video finds you exceptionally well this morning. Friend, they talked about mothers like a dog, dead or alive. Last week, content creators went back and forth with each other. And what really spurred this was Brian. Y'all remember a few weeks ago, he lost his mom, and we made a video praying for Brian and encouraging him and supporting him during that time of loss. Well, he came back, and I don't know who started what and what was said, but the conversation of mothers came up, and Deanna Irvin had a response. James Caldwell had a response. I think Food Junkie had a response to what Brian supposedly said. And then Brian responded. And the mothers came up. And you know, he brought on YouTube that he lost his mom. And you know, when you're in beef, when you're in war, that's the first thing people are going to go for is your deceased mother. And they're going to use that against you. So we got to be careful what we bring on YouTube, especially if you're going back and forth with someone, because they're going to use that to attack you and try to hurt you. Friend, when I thought that the beef sector was at its lowest, it couldn't go no lower. You hear what I say? It went even lower. And I was just bamboozled last week when I heard some of the comments. Now, these content creators, they're grown, they're adults. They say whatever they want. They run their platform how they want to run. But some stuff I would think that you shouldn't say. And I'm not even talking about being a Christian. Anyways, I'm not the judge here. Again, do as you please, be that as it may. Brian responds by asking another content creator, James, when his mom is going to die. They were going back and forth. And then James comes back and forth and says something. And Deanna comes back and forth and says something. I'll let you listen to some of the vile things that were said about each other's mother. And Mother's Day is coming up next week. So I don't know, that's just one day I honor. Not only do I honor Mother's Day, that specific day, but I honor Mother's Day on every day because my mom is still here and I thank God for that. And I treat my mother well every day. Mothers, they're carriers. They bring us in the world. They nurture us. And how could we disrespect them? There's a scripture in 1 Timothy 5:2 where it says, treat the elder women like they're your mother. So in other words, if they're not your mother and you interact with someone else or mention somebody else's mother, you're to respect them and treat them like they're your mother. Friend, when I'm at church and dealing with church mothers or any woman in the community that's my elder, I treat them with the utmost respect, like I would do my mom. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. God would get me if I treat them otherwise. And that's not how I'm built. And if you ask a content creator, why did you say such vile things? They may say, hey, he started first. He said something about my mom. So I'm going to lash back and say something about his mom. I understand that. But the way I was raised, and everybody wasn't raised like me, I just could not. I'd have to get them another way if I had to get them. But I couldn't say nothing about their mom. Do you think that if a person says something about your mom, would you think it's right to say something about their mom back? Let me know. You might disagree with me. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that this situation was warranted. I want you to listen to some of the comments that were going back and forth about mothers.
Mama gonna die, gonna stroke out and die. Now, how about that? You want to play with my dead mother? While you're too busy doing all that, your mom,
she's dead as hell. She dead as hell, and good for her. Good for her. She ain't got to be bothered with you no more. Talking about you got ashes of that had insurance. If you don't get the wholeheartedly